similar in some ways, but it's different.
No wheels.
Yeah. The current, when you drive.
I couldn't have picked a better day. Perfect temperature, not much wind. Perfect for being on the water.
How you doing?
Afternoon, please watch your steps. Okay, we're gonna be inside for right now. Okay. Right now, inside.
Gentlemen, if I could just get your attention for a couple minutes. First things first, welcome to the Sam Houston Boat Tour. And you guys are more than welcome to step out and walk around and take pictures as much as you like. But first things first, I'm just gonna give a quick safety.
As we leave the Turner Basin off to the left, you will see public grain elevator number 1. This is leased to Hanson Mueller Corporation, which handles corn, wheat, and oats. As we leave the Turner Basin, we will see a large number of ships that can easily get turned around in the Turner Basin to sail downstream. We're 52 miles from the Gulf of Mexico and the open sea. Just a few short hours, these large cargo ships make that journey to the end of the channel and then on to their final destination. Port Houston owns this vessel and 8 public terminals. That's including 2 world-class container terminals, Bayport and Barber's Cut. There are also more than 200 private terminals along the ship channel. Port Houston's terminals, along with private terminals, are known as Port of Houston. Each year, more than 8,200 cargo ships call at Port of Houston, bringing everything from petroleum to consumer goods to steel and automobiles. More than 200,000 barge transits occur along the channel each year, carrying liquid cargoes and containerized cargoes to smaller ports along the East Coast. Houston is the nation's busiest port and ranks first for water supply. All of these tons of cargo generate tremendous economic activity and jobs, especially here in Harris County. More than 37 billion tons of cargo move across Houston's docks every year. 1.3 billion tons are generated throughout Texas through the ship channel related activity. Overall economic impact of the port is 339 billion states. Economic activity generated over
I didn't plan much for this. Just got on the boat, just watched the boat go by. Looking at that boat, it says Cider. I can't pronounce the other name, but it's from Panama. I think many of these ships are registered in Panama. Must be a reason for it. I'm not quite sure. Here is another tugboat. Yes, tugboats basically, they bring all these barges over. You can see there's people working on those barges. Port of Houston, employs a lot of people.
Houston Ship Channel certainly did start out this way. Early days of Houston, the shallow ground of Buffalo Lake and the foot of Main Street was sufficient. Carter from lack of a deep water port. During the 1890s, U.S. Representative Tom Ball spent countless hours trying to convince his congressional colleagues to support a deep water port in Houston. Right side of the channel, you can see a large metal recycling operation. This is CFF Recycling USA. This is a French-owned company with operations all over the world. They handle every type of metal, crush and shred preparation for shipment to facilities where the recycled metal is made digitally again. Past that is Southwest Shipyard, where many different types of vessels are sent for repairs. A dry dock is used to elevate the ship out of water to a handy workout. There's a good chance you may see Ro-Ro ships at the port today. Ro-Ro stands for roll of large rolls of paper and roll steel. Once the cargo is unloaded, it may later be taken by truck or rail to its destination. Some of the older transit sheds date back to the first days of the port when they housed mostly cotton. That was exported all over the world. Directly ahead of us is the 610 bridge, which crosses over the ship channel. This is the Sidney Sherman Bridge, built in 1973. The bridge has a clearance of 135 feet. Sidney Sherman Bridge was named after very heaviest cargo that comes to the port. Large buildings also on the left were once the Dixon gun plant. During World War II, the used tool company founded by the father of the very famous and reclusive millionaire Howard Hughes. He operated the gun plant and produced gun tubes of various calibers. Production ended in 1945. On the right is Huntsman Corporation, rigid urethane industry. Their products include foams used in walking coolers,
Right there, and this is the boat.
architectural picnic coolers, spray foam, architectural, and a fire-resistant. The government rationed its stockpile. By 1943, a reliable synthetic rubber was made using a petroleum byproduct. Since the new synthetic rubber needed petroleum, new plants were built near petroleum supplies and refineries. New plants were constructed to convert previously wasted refinery gases into chemicals for the manufacture of explosives and synthetic rubber. Long-range transmission of natural gas and petroleum pipeline operations began and soon established Houston as a major hub for this activity. Petroleum hasn't always been imported to Port Houston ever since 1914. It wasn't until World War II that the petrochemical business flourished. Today, Port Houston is home to the world's second largest petrochemical complex, which in turn transformed
Being out here, you start to feel how much passes through this place. Most of it unnoticed, moving in and out constantly. I don't know if I'm gonna eat the fish that I catch here. Appears to be a crude, refined petroleum, petrochemical terminal.
Now we got here them Cajun boy, Miss Genevieve. Hello. Yeah, I know, I know.
So that was the ride back. Quite enjoyable.
Hey, we appreciate you.
Yes, sir.
Thanks so much. Hey, thanks so much. We appreciate you.
Have a great